I talk about anti-Semitism. I addressed anytime we had holidays, we had all kinds of police in Toledo, excuse me. On Columbus too, yeah, in Toledo and or Sylvania or whatever. I don't understand why we got singled out like that. I do not understand we got singled out like that until there are things that have happened during my life that I personally experienced, and hate never goes away. Hate never goes away, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I would like to say that we can, promote love, peace, happiness, everything else, and there'll never be hate, but hate's always there. And my cousin Mark said, if you have love, you're going to have hate. You're going to have the back and forth. You got it. That's nature's way, I guess. And Temple of Bnei Israel, where we go to shul, got broken in. Bad. They stole silver that made up on the Torah. They stole Kiddush cups. They stole the menorahs. They stole like all these relics and stuff that they had displayed. God, how old was I? Maybe 11. I think I was 11 years old. 11 years old. Well, the shul had to step it way up. Not only did we have Toledo police, they hired security guards. They hired some kind of private security. It was a different day of atonement, to say the least. To say the least. That day I learned you can put an Uzi underneath a dress coat. Because I saw many of them. Not many, I probably saw 5 or 6. My dad was like, we just got broken into, Kevin. There's a lot of hate going on, and everybody's on the lookout. I'm like, what does that mean? Everybody's on the lookout. What does that mean? He's like, son, you're Jewish. People, there's a strong hate for Jewish people through millennia. Shit was going on in Israel. Who the hell knows what? Middle East is always, is doing something. I told you folks that I wanted to be and understand what's going on in the world. I always did. And I was 9 or 10 years old. Something was going on with the Yom Kippur War. It was on 60 Minutes. My dad's like, do you want to know what's going on with the world? And I'm like, it was Israel. And I'm like, fuck yeah, absolutely. He's like, sit down. And that's where it all started, right? So we played this game. Who's most likely undercover security. And definitely not Jewish. And what we found was there was like 10 or 12, something like that. And they were tall gentlemen. And they had a bulge underneath their coats. And they did not look comfortable at all. The towels did not look comfortable on them. The kippah was just like on there. And they were just like, and he's like, here's where they are, Kevin. He told me. And you could so tell. They were at the front doors, they were at the back doors. prayers were said a little bit differently that day. We were under threat. We're under threat. What's going on right now? Anti-Semitism is so high. It so scares me. It's so scary. Not much is really being done, to be honest with you. Not much is really being done, to be honest with you. A little while ago, I heard a Arabic gentleman shot a Jewish dentist in California. Growing up, my sister, when she was in high school, she lost against Springfield. So they put swastikas all over Southview. They put swastikas all over Southview, Sylvania, Southview. It's like 40% Jewish, 30% Jewish, something like that, maybe 25. Jews, this, that, kike, all that other bullshit. She was in Boca Raton, West Palm Beach. Someone put a swastika right there by the stop sign. The stop sign or the slow children sign. Yep. Ohio State. At SAE. No, I'm sorry, not at SAE, at SAMI. So I wasn't like in fraternities or anything, but the SAMI's SAE went there, and I think I'm not positive, they put swastikas all over the house. My sister kicked the shit out of some guy because they made fun of us halfway down the street. I'm not going to mention names. But they said, Jews this, Jews that, whatever. And Heil Hitler, whatever. They did that shit. Where I lived. Anytime it's high holidays, they get a bunch of cops. Always. Always, 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 always. It's always been like that. And I felt so we're more protected. But the thing is that we have to be more protected. We have to be more paranoid. We have to go to these extremes. We have to. Yeah, anti-Semitism is bad. Really bad. It's always been bad. Always been the number one crime. The number one hate crime. Always. I don't care whatever you read. It's always been the number one hate crime, and it's always been on the rise. Chosen people, I guess. Chosen to be hated more than almost any other people, really. Don't get me wrong, there's other Holocausts and there's other genocides, and, Rwanda and stuff, in Africa, and, Somalia and stuff like that. But for myself and for American society, people just have to really understand what the fuck's going on right now. It's not good. It is not good. And it's not getting any less. Nope. That's all I got on that.